promised, here's a couple of tennis ball moves for those looking to increase their cardiovascular system or just increase your heart rate, in other words. For those looking for something different, for those wanting, all they have at home is a tennis ball. So these guys, they'll progress from smaller moves, slower moves, up to quicker moves, and we'll see how your body goes. So basically you can set your timer for 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes. You can set it for as long as you want, and the choice is yours for how many rounds of each exercise. I'm just starting, getting that ball from one hand to the other. What I'm focusing on is my feet. I'm anchoring all 10 toes and my knees are soft. I'm not focusing on bringing and tucking in my belly because I want to move, guys. I don't want to stay in one spot. So I'm letting my feet connect through to my core. From there, I'm going to go from one foot to the other. Now my knees are staying unlocked. I'm trying to anchor all 5 toes to the ground each time I change feet. So I'm going to activate through the arch of my foot with anchoring my toes. From there, I'm going to now stay on my right leg. I'm then going to bend down and I'm going to come up. You will see that I'm keeping the tennis ball at around my chest height. You can take it up higher or lower to increase or decrease or just change the focus. Then I'm going to go to my left leg. Again, all 5 toes are anchored. My knee stays unlocked. You'll see that my ankle is having to work quite hard. So now I'm affecting my lymphatic system, guys. Something pretty vital that we need to be reminded of at this time. I'm going to transfer now and go into a simple lunge move while trying to keep the ball moving from one hand to the other. It can be a shallow lunge, it can be a deeper lunge, but the main focus is that I'm keeping all 5 toes anchored. I'm not shifting through to the back foot. I might progress to again, sitting down, reaching all the way forward, and coming back up. Now we're going to add some squatting techniques in. So guys, still, my focus is on what my feet are doing. My focus isn't about drawing in my belly. I'm letting my feet connect through my core. I can go down quick, come up slow. I can go down quick, I can come up slow. Or I can go down slow, come up quick. Go down slow, come up quick. So I'm back onto my right leg. I'm going to step forward. Try and keep the ball at about shoulder height and then come on back up again. So you'll see some bloopers here, guys, where I'm dropping the ball. Try and keep the ball up and then come on in. So if you're finding this a little bit hard and you can't seem to keep the arms up, you might want to try the tennis ball thoracic mobilizer that we did earlier, or the engagement that we did with the ball through the sternum and the shoulder blade and spine, and that might help just free things up a little bit for you. Now play around with that, guys, but just remember it's all about the feet anchoring, it's all about maintaining this nice tall spine, okay? So the next one that we're going to do is you're going to try and bounce the ball and get down to the ground as you catch it. So I'm going to try and bounce and get down. Bounce, get down. So you can use just one hand to bounce, but it's trying to get to the ground by the time you catch it. So it's just finding different ways that you can challenge your body, and then we're going to try with the other hand. some ground game here as well. So you can have one knee up, you can have both knees up, you can have both knees down. Remembering that our toes are anchored all the time. Now the deal will be one hand at all times on the ground. So no hands up here, we're just one hand at all time on the ground. So we're going to be down here, we're going to start like so. Now, my body weight is forward. So I'm not sitting back here. Unless those shoulders are sore, guys, you can progress from here and then you can start to add a bit more weight onto your ball. Then you're going to progress to, now you'll see that I'm keeping the ball nice and close. You can make this as close or as far away or as any angle you want to make it. Okay? Then you're going to try. Now you can move your body as much as you want, where I'm letting my hip and pelvis move and, you know, kind of collapse a little bit here, or you can try and keep it as still as possible. So just depending what you want to do, guys, and where you want to take it, as to how far you can go. Okay, last exercise is ground to standing drill with your tennis ball. So again, I'm going to try and keep the ball in the palm of my hand. I'm going to try not to hold on to it with my fingers. I'm going to go from here and I'm just going to try different ways to get down and up whilst not losing the ball. Okay, so you'll see that my fingers are working hard because they want to try and grab the ball. Okay, you can get down and up any way you want to. You can use a bench, you can use your hand. There's no wrong or right here, guys. There's just giving it a go. Try everything you did with the one side on the other side and see how it feels. See how each shoulder feels. Can't get up as well that way today. This side. Back up. So you see my hand had to turn to navigate that at the top. Whoops. So I'm trying not to grab it with my thumb, but my thumb wants to constantly come in and get it. So I'm just trying to avoid it. Change your direction. Whoop. Do some things on the ground.